Good morning, everybody. We're going to start out a day with just a little bit of everything streaming. Hopefully, I'll get down to playing a little bit of Minecraft with you later. I do want to stream a little bit of everything for you. I hope you guys really enjoy this. It's just something on your screen, some nice tunes, do some stuff. This game, if you're not familiar with it, it changes dynamically. It interacts with other things dynamically. You change creatures and stuff. And yesterday, I was talking about it in my test stream. Yesterday, I was talking about how I was, I was like 25 different things. I think I can't even guess how many things. I just kept transferring to different creatures and pollen and a cigarette butt and a truck and a yak, and I think we started out as a yak here today. So this little guy's just going to roll all over the place and start interacting with his environment and learning how to do things. So just enjoy. This is something for your screen right now. Good morning, Andy. Hey, buddy. Gonna stream just a little bit of everything right now. Just something nice to have going in the morning for anybody who wants it, you know what I mean? I seem to be one of the only people on Twitch actually streaming this game. Very few people are, and this is it won like 12 awards. I can't even guess. I don't know how many awards this thing won, but it's an award-winning game for a good reason. Just enjoy his silly rolling, and he may change into a butterfly, or he may change into a tree, or he may change into all kinds of things and interact with his environment on that level for a while. He'll be learning things along the way. He'll be learning a lot of deep philosophical good morning. Sort of philosophy stuff, spiritual stuff, and I'm not talking any particular denomination, just things that human beings can think about, right? So anyways, just enjoy this. I hope you do enjoy it anyways. I know I'm going to. I'm going to have this on in a little while. I'm going to have it on for just a little while I do some stuff around the house, and I wanted to share that with you. So good luck, have fun, say hi in the chat. If you end up being new to the stream, give us a quick follow. I do play a lot of Minecraft when I get the chance lately, but I'm definitely not giving up on streaming. Don't you worry about that. Just going to, for now, we're going to hang out here. See, our little yak is talking to a cactus, I think, right now. Let's jump over here. There, he's learning stuff from a bush or a cactus. Let's enjoy it, guys. Have a great morning, and I'll see you later when I play a little bit of Minecraft, okay? I'll come back and see you when I'm done this stream as well.
this brings you just a little closer to those men who are going into the hottest spots. I hope that it will help you to do a better job. Better job. I hope that it will help you to do a better job.
underneath it all, everything's actually alright. You're okay. You have more power than you like to give yourself credit for. I think you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful. It's just a reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have this feeling.
come see you guys for a sec. Is it working, Maddie? Yes. Yes, it is. And I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to show you guys just a little bit deeper into this game. Because it is a game. You can play it, right? So we're muskoxes here, you see? Right? And as we go, we can interact with our environment. This little bush is having a thought. Right, now check this out. So, all the things in this world. So far we've only been a muskox. We don't know how to be anything else. We don't know anything else, right? There is a menu that you can basically, once we get a little bit deeper into the game, it unlocks it, I think, is what happens. But you can see all the thoughts, all the thoughts that people have had, things have had. You can interact with the other animals around by talking to them. That makes them like you or not like you. It's deep. It starts basically the point of it is that you are everything, and everything is you, and very, very, heady philosophical things. But what it really means to you and me is like as just a passive observer is basically it starts making you question yourself. What is my purpose here? And you're watching these things sort of living their lives, right? Here, let's just lose that friend here. I'm gonna find the next unlock for like things it can do. There's some muskoxes. See you, T-Man. It's rolling animals, buddy. They're rolling. Let's see if we can find another sort of unlockable thing. Just real quick. If I let go, it just starts doing it on its own, right? If I take control, right? There's also something I wanted to do here. Let's change this a little bit. Oh, no. This. You can see how there's other things that are question marks. Well, as you learn these things, then you learn how to do them, basically. What's called ascending and descending is you become a larger thing or a smaller thing, and you learn about their perspective. By being that thing, you sort of learn how, what it's like to exist as them, you know what I mean? And I'm not seeing any of those learning things anywhere. We're just going to keep on trucking. This is by the same guy who made that mountain game. It changes. It thinks. It's a very dynamic experience, and it feels a little slow, but that's the point of this stream. I want to start streaming this stuff just for you guys and anybody else on Twitch to just, in the world for that matter, be able to just sort of have something on the screen and sort of enjoy its changing and interacting with things. Some of the heady stuff that happens here, the questions that it asks, and the sort of things, you think what a plant might be think, what a rock might think, This kind of stuff is kind of fun for your head, right? In a light, fun way. It's literally just something passive. Wow, there's a little snake there. Right on. Maddie, I was a cigarette butt yesterday, roaming around in the streets, in the sidewalks, getting stuck in the cracks of the sidewalks and stuff, and rolling around like this as a cigarette butt. It literally is everything, just like the title of the game suggests. So let's go hit up another thought. It might sort of point us in the right direction. Yeah, the mountain is awesome. There. You see how it unlocked this thing? Those icons is a place to learn how to do something new. Is what those are. And once you learn a bunch of them, then it just starts doing them, right? And it can do it by itself, or you can go ahead and you can always see things from a little thing's point of view. Try it. So if I hold left click, it can become a snake. See? I guess this guy doesn't roll. Can descend to a level below. Now watch. I'm a snake. See? Jade plant. Just the little things. Now you might be wondering what it's like to see it from the other way around, from bigger things. Out of the points of view, which one is the right one? And it's like asking a personal question, like which one's the right one for you? Which one do you really enjoy being and playing, right? Yeah, just like you yourself, you know. Yeah. Wild barley. There's the snake. We can be this tree. See? So I'm just going to let it do its thing now. But we are going to set the autoplay to just change often enough. And there we go.
I find it a little difficult to say what the subject matter of this seminar is going to be, because it's too fundamental to give it a title. I'm going to talk about what there is. Now, the first thing, though, that we have to do is to get our perspectives with some background about the basic ideas which influence our everyday common sense, our fundamental notions about what life is about. Ideas of the world which are built into the very nature of the language we use and of our ideas of logic and of what makes sense altogether. And these basic ideas I call myth, not using the word myth to mean simply something untrue, but to use the word myth in a more powerful sense. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world. You, as a human being, you grow out of this physical universe in just exactly the same way that an apple grows off an apple tree. So let's say the tree which grows apples is a tree which apples, using apple as a verb. And a world in which human beings arrive is a world that peoples. And so the existence of people is symptomatic of the kind of universe we live in. Just as hair on a head is symptomatic of what's going on in the organism. But we have been brought up not to feel that we belong in the world. So our popular speech reflects it. We say, I came into this world. You didn't, you came out of it. We say, face facts. We talk about encounters with reality, as if it was a head-on meeting of completely alien agencies, and the average person has the sensation that he is a somewhat that exists inside a bag of skin, a center of consciousness, which looks out at this thing, and what the hell's it going to do to me? I recognize you, you kind of look like me, and I've seen myself in a mirror, and you look like you might be people. So maybe you're intelligent, maybe you can love too. And perhaps you're all right. Some of you are anyway. You've got the right color of skin, or you have the right religion, or whatever it is, you're okay. But there are all those people over in Asia, and Africa, and they may not really be people. When you want to destroy someone, you always define them as unpeople. We have this hostility to the external world because of the superstition, the myth, the absolutely unfounded theory that you yourself exist only inside your skin. Now, I want to propose another idea altogether. Billions of years ago, you were a big bang. But now you're a complicated human being. But so we define ourselves as being only that. If you think that you are only inside your skin, you define yourself as one very complicated little curlicue, way out on the edge of that explosion, way out in space and way out in time. And then we cut ourselves off and don't feel that we're still the Big Bang. But you are. Depends how you define yourself. You are actually, if this is the way things started, if there was a Big Bang in the beginning, you're not something that is a result of the Big Bang. You're not something that is a sort of puppet on the end of the process. You are still the process. You are the Big Bang, the original force of the universe coming on as whoever you are. See, when I meet you, I see not just what you define yourself as, Mr. So-and-so, Miss So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so. I see every one of you as the primordial energy of the universe coming on at me in this particular way. I know I'm that too. But we've learned to define ourselves as separate from it. What I would call a kind of a basic problem we've got to go through first is to understand that there are no such things as things. That is to say, separate things. That is only a way of talking. If you can understand this, you're going to have no further problems. I once asked a group of high school children, what do you mean by a thing? And first of all, they gave me all sorts of synonyms. They said it's an object, which is simply another word for a thing. It doesn't tell you anything about what you mean by a thing. And finally, a very smart girl who was in the group said a thing is a noun. And she was quite right. A noun isn't a part of nature, it's a part of speech. There are no nouns in the physical world. There are no separate things in the physical world either. See, the physical world is wiggly. The clouds, mountains, trees, people are all wiggly. And only when human beings get working at things, they build buildings in straight lines and try and make out that the world isn't really wiggly. But here are we sitting in this room all built on straight lines, but each one of us is as wiggly as all get out.
That's it for today, guys. For this. There were a few things. There's like a Arctic biome, there's forests, right? This is a desert right now. Getting smaller, you become like bacteria. Getting larger, you can become stars and universes and planets and things. And beyond that, like crazy mathematical theory or theoretical things, basically, but it's pretty stunning. Let's just see here. Bigger. Big landmass. Look at this. See? Talk to the other landmasses here. Planet. Sun. A sun-opened star. Diffuse Nebula. We're only getting bigger and bigger. Sodium. Pollen. I hope I get to play some Minecraft later today, man. No promises, because I want to do some things with my daughter today, some sort of time-consuming things. But yeah, I'd like to play some games with you guys too. So we'll see. We'll see. Family first. Black Widow Spider. I think you guys get the picture. Have a great day. Maybe I'll see you later. I hope this was kind of fun and interesting for you. I'll be doing it again. It's just something just happening on the stream. You can picture, you know, some TV stations have their shows, and then there's just some stuff. You know, well, this is some stuff that we're just going to be streaming on this. You can all hang out in the chat or not. Just put it on the back and do your thing. It's however you want to enjoy it, man. So good to see you, T-Man. Good to see you, Muddy. Thanks very much for checking this out. This is a very special thing in many ways. If you really want to do yourself a favor, go look at the Steam page for it. Go look at the YouTube clips of people talking about this. Like, why did this win so many awards? You'll see why. It's so smart. It's so different. It's so different. Have a good one, guys.